miss anything. I did the delay. Okay.
That should be good, to be honest.
Okay, I know not Pawn Guard's already ready, so I am just waiting on Bonk Squad. Everyone's picking to start the match. I'm just waiting on it ready, that's all.
They're saying that he's Cell used to stream all over again.
But it's already technically started, it's just not showing on Twitch yet because of the delay.
But you can did it we have 8 on each side, you could probably start it, I guess.
Okay, they are ready. We're starting.
Here we go.
Good, now I can eat some French fries. So let's see. What's the purple unit level buffs? I wonder how this is going to play out. Who grinded their purple units to the new max level?
I think a lot of people might have, right?
You'd be surprised. A lot of people took the off season just completely off. I personally been grinding the crap out of it trying to get stuff maxed out, and even with the grinding, I haven't been able to max all of them.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. Alright, here is the countdown into the loading screen. These comps kind of look fire right now. We got Bonk Squad on defense while not Pawn Guard is attacking. What's your prediction? Looking at this unit comp.
On based on the unit count, I think that not Pawn Guard is gonna win. Just at least a first push. At least the first push.
Alright.
Remember C2
is underway. They are going straight for the side gate here by the looks of it. Interesting choice. Going for the gate. Guessing they're going to go for the supply strat here. But they're still keeping 2 people on the front with Crescent Monks to keep up the pressure, which is very interesting. Not an entire full commit.
With the amount of monks that not Pawn Guard has, they want to clash.
Yeah, but they're going to need to watch out for these Shenjis. These Shenjis will be able to, if they cluster up at the choke. And look at this.
People
going straight in. Peepo and Super Bones in the back line with Peepo just killing these Shenjis outright. That is a huge leadership drop. And that's actually a pick right there for Peepo.
Free.
They got the rotation, but
for free.
Wow. Great play by Superbone and Peepo there. A lot of value for essentially free. Also, now they have to heal their heroes and essentially reset up here. C4 doing a good job shooting the last remaining Shenjis, and he actually just killed the last Shenji available before they can be respawned. Now they cannot be picked up again.
Superbone is going again for the wall, trying to check where area is. Oh, he's getting him down.
Oh no!
Oh, that was so
he got
close,
the backflip.
man.
He got the backflip, and he is safe. But boy, C4 almost getting picked again. I really like the cheeky play here, not Pawn Guard.
They're going in. They know that there are no Senjis on the side
here
anymore.
Comes the ISGs into the double ISGs. There's also elite spear sergeants in the front here. But they're being very careful, and they're actually balling up really nicely now that they have zero threat of Shenji. We got Crescent Monks coming into the back, though. IPOP and Billy D coming in from the back. This whole left side, right side of the doorway is probably going to fall. Superbone taking a ton of damage with the ISGs, though. Huge flank here, but those Crescent Monks need to get a little bit more into the fight. They're kind of in the back. And actually, Bonk Squad pushing back through the gate. The Halb Sergeants finally getting wiped. There's only Crescent Monks and some Halb Sergeants left. They're getting the supply cap, though. Billy D doing a great job pulling Short Sword off of there, but I'm not sure if they win this right here. It's very questionable. Jet Li getting a pick at I'm at your walls. Yellow Mamba's low. Shittascav super low. Lou picking up a kill. People coming in. A double switcheroo right there. Very interesting. Peepo saving a lot of skin right now, but picking up the kill on Max, but going down. That was a 4-2 swing. Bonk Squad getting ahead on that. Losing some point, though. They got about 1/5 of the A point. And units are neck and neck right now. ISG's here. 7 out of 32. The Elite Spear Sergeants. Wow. Halb Sergeants, only 1 model remaining. It was a pretty equal trade, but the heroes lost out. And a lot of that was Crescent Monks as well, you gotta think.
I think the main issue on this push was that they got separated into two. They got split into 2 small groups. One that was very pushed forward, and the other one that was by the door, and that kind of play against them.
See, I don't think that was a bad thing. What I do think that didn't work out in their favor was the Crescent Monks that came from the stairs. They were kind of far away from the unit. I think it was an early pop of the one ability to spin, because they weren't fully in the blob yet. So they didn't get the full damage into the giant blob that Bonk Squad had going. It looks like we're setting up for a main push on the front side for the second push.
We have a trap going to the back. Let's see if RNG God.
Ooh, only one really doing any damage to those monks, and they're still 9 out of 9. It looks like
ISGs are getting healed on a meal.
Let's see here. Okay, so it looks
We
like
have
we got
some monks flanking behind.
Yep, Peepo's going towards the back line here. And here comes the hero engage on the units. This is interesting. The Treb, very questionable, but actually getting value on those Halb Sergeants a little bit. Here's a death ball fight, but also Peepo in the back getting 2v2'd here. We got Peepo and Billy D in the back doing a lot of damage and clearing up the back and actually getting some cap point here on the A point, pulling those monks into the back. Guys really need to just get up off the stairs here for Pongard. Here comes the Treb to hit the back units. Sledgemane picking up Shittascav. There's the rough justice on Billy D. I don't know where the awareness is. That was an easy kill for them. But right now, Pond Squad Guard is actually fully winning this push right now. There's 1, there's 2. Honor and Lou going down. That is a wipe here. Pond Guard finally getting control of A here on a great push. Billy D and Peepo did a lot of damage on that back flank. They have a full committed Crescent Monk over here running over.
That play by Peepo. The thing is with Peepo is that he was able to do a 2v2 on the 2v1 at the start, and then the 2v2. Pretty confident with that play.
Now
he got a lot of value.
Everyone watching this is gonna try playing Dual Blade this next season, and it's not gonna work out as well.
They're gonna be like, "Oh wait, it's not just like this." There's a lot of changes going to most of the weapons.
I'm interested to see. They're going for this back tab left supply over the tab right supply.
We have BGs, we have ISGs, we have some monks, we have some, I call it Valkyries, or maidens. If you press C as Charlie, you're gonna see like the amount of units, or like the value of the units that they currently hold. Looks like they're very on the same spot.
Well, it looks like they got units rotating. Superbone still though with a half a unit of claymores. I wonder if he's gonna pop the buff and switch.
Oh,
Oh no,
we have one
Lucanus is
dropped.
going to disconnect, but the rules of the tournament is you play it on. Pongard, seeing this immediately, is starting to rush. They know how to take advantage of this kind of situation.
I personally would too. Like, you have one less player, that's a lot of units. Especially in an 8 versus 8.
And Box Squad right now is kind of split. They're trying to figure out where to ball up right now, and with a huge advantage, they're already wreaking havoc on the ISGs on the front line. They gotta still play this smart though. We got one person rotating for units. Billy D in the back, starting to cap on the home. This tribe goes through. This is gonna be big for Pongard.
A
big trap.
Or heroes out. Yeah.
Here we go. They're just cycling units pretty efficiently, 1% at a time. Maximus picking up Billy D though. So now it's a 7v7, but Heroes right now doing damage to a lot of the units. Bonk Squad is kind of still picking up Ignited as well. I'm very surprised they're trying to fight in a choke instead of on the point right now, because the home point is overwhelmed in Pongard's favor.
We have some Senjis from Jet Li.
Very interesting.
Bonk Squad is going for units right now.
Very big Shenji toss there, and there's still two people. They're playing for units right now. They know they have 5.5 minutes. If they start wiping their units and have a unit advantage, this match is over. Still, this fight is going on very deep in the back here. People picking up Max. Yellow Mamba at 1 HP. I'm very surprised he made it out of there. Honor it as well. Trying to hold it together, but People's getting in the back. iPop's in the front. It is very difficult. But he is still maintaining, but there he goes. Honor it's going down, and now the fight is going to take place. Pretty much, Bonk Squad is trying to get everything they can onto the point, try to rally it up. Pongard with the much advantageous pressure here on the home point. ISGs and Crescents coming up. Is that going to be enough? Slowly, Bonk Squad is losing players. A great Treb coming in for iPop. They need to keep them in that spot, though. Great Shenji toss into the Treb. This is going to be huge damage if it lands correctly. Right now, Bonk Squad with only Lucanus up. I think this one is going to be it for the books for the attack. Pongard, not Pongard, taking a W here on the first attack.
Those Senjis were doing God's work on the back, man.
That was a great play with the Shenjis on the back. When they push down the ramp into that choke, really getting a lot of damage into that little cubby hole on that back left corner. And then just at the very end, keeping the ISGs from being able to block. Overall, just as we said, you know, Lou unfortunately disconnecting, and Pongard knowing exactly that's when to push. Peepo with a 6-1-10, 114 unit kills. MVP of the team, Peepo, what the carry. He did very well that game.
It was really nice also to see. It was very satisfying. You know, that's one of my toxic traits. When I see like somebody doing awesome things with one weapon, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna use it and give it a shot, and then I suck with it. And it's like, oh no, it's so different.
With Lou DC too, which is unfortunate for Bonk Squad.
Oh, it's really unfortunate, yeah.
Pongard was able to have that extra person to rotate and just constantly bring units in. Massively swung that fight, I feel. 100%, just them one at a time, going back, pulling another unit. Did a lot of work.
I think also the start of the match when people got those Senjis for free, that was really hard to watch.
Yeah, that was a fantastic wall play. Overall.
Yeah. He truly got them for free. He just went up and killed them. I'm surprised they were not like a little more defended. You usually get like when you use like a specialist unit, you have like a different type of weapon defending them.
This is definitely, I feel like that was shaking some rust off, because I know a lot of the people in Bonk Squad, and I don't know if it was just people being tricky, what the invis is. I'll have to go back afterwards and look at the VOD, but gotta protect the Shenjis. That's rule number 1.
It really is, and it's kind of again. It was devastating to watch him lose them like that.
As we get set up here, it's funny how backwards our predictions were when it came to the unit comps, because we were both pretty sure the first push was gonna be it, but it ended up not being the one to take it.
I'm really impressed on how fast Bunk Squad was able to kind of get back on their feet after losing the Senjis, after being, you know what I mean, after trading back some units. They were able to really push them out, and I think that those monks that came through the wall were a little early in there, just in general.
Yeah, for sure. The second push, they kind of put themselves in a situation where they could fully commit their units into a death ball versus death ball fight. And then with Billy D and Peepo coming in the back with monks just really heavy pushing durable units, and Bonk Squad sacrificing a partial unit of Halb Sergeants, and I honestly forget what the second one is. Even just the one Halb Sergeant going to try contesting a Crescent Monk. I don't think that was the play. They're gonna lose.
Yeah, it
every
looked
time.
like he was not. And also, I know it's unlucky, right? They got one less player, but not sending anyone to kind of bother those Senjis at the very end. They do a lot of damage if you let them fully shot like that.
Well, the problem was, right, is they were getting pushed into that tower, and it was basically a choke point that was neck and neck for a hot minute. The Shenjis coming over to the ramp, getting one grenade in, really changed the pace of that. And the only, once that fight got wiped, it was good to maneuver them towards the tab right supply, towards the other side near the stairs, so that they could just stay behind units. Like, Pongar did a good job of keeping their units up in front, making sure that their heroes couldn't get through and get by to dive them. And I think that's where, obviously, Bonk Squad lost theirs for free, but if they didn't, overall, I still think Pongar did a better job of protecting their specialty.
Let's see what they have ready for our next game. I want to see if they're going to actually change some of the composition.
Oh,
100%. I'm used to have somebody having Cap just roaming around, just surging on the back, trying to pick, you know what I mean, trying to make the charge. We have seen no cavalry at all.
Well, with this map, it's very difficult, right? Because the second the attacking team picks Cav, they can just go up on the walls, and then that player is pretty much rendered useless because their entire unit can't get on walls. So that's kind of the problem, and the interesting part of this map is the only time Cav is anything close to viable is the transition between X to home. That's it, and it's such a small window that a lot of people don't just take them.
That is true. I also have the issue that the current meta is it relies so much on Fortis and all these anti-caps that it's really hard to play them.
100%. And it's only gonna get worse with the next season, with the Anamushas and I already forget their names, but the new gold pike unit that's gonna be coming. I think the only viable Cav this next season, hands down, is probably going to be the Yan Wudao with the invulnerability doctrine, and only with the invulnerability doctrine. Because the second they get stopped, they're dead.
RTCC, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I think the same. I think it's gonna be very, very difficult to have. No, you know what is the issue I found with the new tier 5 unit is that you cannot like force them to brace, and that for me is like, what happens if you are running around or something like that, and they pick you up, or they pick you out on a rotation. You know what I mean? You cannot stop them. You cannot like press one like with the 40s now and brace them. You have to get to a spot and they will brace in there.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of it. They changed that with the Halb sergeants and Halbs in general. Why couldn't they just do it to the new unit too? Like it makes no sense. It was like they couldn't do it before because they just didn't have either the coding to do it or just the resources to do it. But now Halb sergeants can do that. I'm very surprised, and Forte, that they don't have to reform anymore or can just brace where you have them.
Yeah, as soon as they finish the charge, brace. As soon as they finish the whatever ability they're using, just brace. I think that the code is new for them with the halberdiers and with the sergeants. So I think they're gonna test it out on the first 2 weeks. You know how they usually go with a patch that the units are not like super OP and then they just break them. But we'll see.
I hope they fix that, especially with the new ones, because I've already heard that the gold pikes are kind of lackluster. They kind of just fit into a mold. They're not really like the traditional, oh, hey, here's a new gold unit. It's busted. Play this. They kind of seem to just like be okay, which like I'm fine with because then we can still rely on the new unit mastery and stuff like that.
It feels like the assassins all over again. Let's see what we have.
Interesting comp here for defense.
Did they change weapons? Because we have for attackers 5 molds and
100%.
polyaxes.
You traditionally want more poleaxes on defense because obviously you can just rough justice, lock somebody, and kill them off. Where on offense, you want the CC capability of Maul. I mean, you have essentially 2 to 3 knockdowns. Also, the skip staggers, which is kind of OP.
They got rid of the musket as well, so right now we have like a full heavy comp. It feels 100% like they're taking a capital. It's like a capital composition.
Well, that, and if they lose this time around, that's it for them in the tournament. They are 3rd place, and that's it. And I don't think they want to settle for 3rd place. I think they want to settle
that is true.
for 1st place here, or at least the shot to. I know these guys, most of them, if not all of them, are in IOTA. I do believe they're all in IOTA. And they're going to also want the bragging rights. Now, right now, they're still taking quite a bit of time to set up here, which I'm very surprised.
There's 3 people going on the side, trying to bother a little bit on that supply on the left top. Well, right up.
Here comes the main breach push here. Getting up and a foothold on. One of those
It doesn't feel like a push yet.
No, but setting up for sure, establishing an aggressive presence. Is Billy D gonna get picked here? No, able to backflip away.
It looks like C4 was able to get his troops up without much hassle.
3 medium armor and 1 light armor for not Pongard as well right now. I just realized that. They got 2 pikes, a musket, and the dual blade. Oh, and here comes on the tab right side. They actually climbed up and are contesting just heroes versus crescent monks. I'm very confused on what's going on here. IPOP picking up C4. The push coming in, the Treb coming in for the point. Big flank coming over, but it looks like Peepo's kind of holding it on. People picking up Max. Shittascaff picking up Sledgemain as well. The tab right side completely outright won against the climbers. Tim picking up Superbone though. It is a 5v7 right now, and offense is kind of having a hard time. They're blobbed up, but they're getting a big flank here with the Crescent Monks coming in.
Ooh, that trap hit is straight into the Senjis.
Guardians of the East.
Still, I think right now, Not Pongard is taking and winning this fight right now. Their units are banged and very low right now. Here comes the collapse to finish it out, though. A great clear here coming in for Not Pongard. I'm very interested.
C4 kind of.
Yeah, I'm interested on the whole climbing thing. Like, they have no units. They're
That's
contesting
exactly what I
two
was
people
gonna
with
say.
Crescent Monks. I really don't know what the call was there. And here they're coming in one by one. I'm very, very confused.
Oh no, they're losing maidens in there completely for free.
Oh, the Shenji is actually getting a lob off. Bonk Squad coming in to be super aggressive, but Pongard looked like they were kind of waiting for it here on the side gate. A lot of time spent here in the unit comp. Pongard's still on their first set of units, while Bonk Squad losing some of their second set of units. If we look here,
I'm still asking myself what happened in. Why would you give 2 sets of the monks, kind of for free? You know what I mean? That was a really. It won't be even like a push. It was more like of a distraction. I feel like. Not really sure what happened there.
now looking at the chart right now for units, Bonk Squad still has 80 versus Not Pongard's 60 gold tier units. Pongard has about 120 more purple units than Bonk Squad, but then Not Pongard has 212 surf level units. I'm very. Are they gonna throw battle serfs? I wonder. I want to see.
The numbers
it.
are pretty much the same right now, right? If you want to say like.
I think Pongard's
in
up
tier.
technically like 50 units. What? Not counting the tier 1 units.
That's true. But you have to see that right now those numbers can be a little misleading because we have 2 sets of monks, and monks don't really have a lot of
Unit
lot of
count.
numbers.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Now here comes the push for Bonk Squad. It's a little split.
That is a
Three-way
nice
split.
try with the hits.
Oh, he
lots of
sees it
RNG,
coming and
man.
is able to get off of it last second. That was a last
Guardians of
second.
the East.
Honor it picking up iPop, but here comes the big tab right push. So right now, Not Pongard is getting completely collapsed on, and right now, Billy D has to hold those ISGs back with his Crescents. He can't bring the DPS over.
Guardians of the East.
It is just a brawl going on.
This is like a death match with a couple units, but I think that Bonk Squad is gonna win this one.
Bonk Squad taking
You
the
can see that the
Trebs.
push is far stronger. Mhm.
A great Treb there, forcing them back up. Yeah, Bonk Squad is cleaning up the units here, but the heroes are still alive. They've only lost 1 hero this whole time. Billy D is going to lose his Crescents for free, unfortunately. So like we were talking about, the unit swing there. Bonk Squad did take a lot of casualties, though, but they're pushing the momentum forward.
It all depends if Not Pongard can defend this push, because it seems that they don't have units for another one, or not enough units for another one, for another strong push.
Right now, that was a lot of their... Half of Pongard's units was... gold tier units were lost in that push. And Bonk Squad still has 63 tier 5 units, while Not Pongard has... I want to say... Let's do math potato. 70 more of the purple units.
I'm still impressed by the numbers because at the start they lose 2 sets of maidens, or almost 2 sets of maidens, almost for free. So we might be seeing like they were on the second set of units, but they were not losing as much. I don't know. I'll have to see the VOD to see, to actually watch what happened in there.
I'm very interested in this next push from Bonk Squad. I see Varangians coming in.
Oh, BGs?
Yep, VG's coming in on Sledge Main. I'm very interested to see if it comes out and works, because right now there's 2 Halb Sergeants, a Forte, 2 Crescents, a Shenji, and one ISG for Pongard. I hope that's gonna
The
be
BGs
enough.
are definitely going to counter the ISGs. That's the main reason of them. But they have 2 sets of Senjis saved on not Vanguard. I don't know if they're gonna pop them or when they're gonna pop them.
They have one out right now. So Bonk Squad looking to kind of do a similar strat than Pongar did. Up on the rafters here on the tab left side. And here comes the push down. Getting a lot of free space right now.
It kind of feels that way, but it kind of feels like a bait as well. We have one guy going through the stairs. Amateur Walls is going to try to put the monks inside from the side.
Here comes the back flank on the Maul, on the Fortes right now, and the Halb Sergeants, but he gets caught out by Peepo. Maximus.
Should have Scab really awake. He saw those monks and went straight for them.
Right now, Shittascav doing a great job with Jet Li and IPOP in that, holding them back. Ignited picking up Honor It. Shittascav picking up Sledge Main right now. Bonk Squad is being forced basically into a spot they don't want to be in. Jet Li picking up a kill as well.
Oh no, that trap hits us. Oh yeah, it hits.
So that's 2 for Jet Li. Shittascav picking one up. Superbone picking up another kill. Very interested here. Ponguard holding that, and that, to me, looking at units now, Bonk Squad doesn't really have units. They have 96 of purple tier units and 36 tier 1 gray units, while comfortably Ponguard is sitting at 173 tier 4 and 32.
Oh, they're leaving.
And it looks like Bonk Squad is calling the GG, and I think that's going to be the match.
What a nice match.
Not Ponguard taking a 2-0 victory. Bonk Squad getting the X point, but not able to fully secure on the home point. Oh yeah, looking at this chart with the trades here. The red on my chart being what looks like to be not Ponguard, while blue is Bonk Squad right now. And there's a lot of red versus blue on this statistic chart of their unit deaths. I don't know. I feel like overall, I just feel like the strat of Ponguard kind of balling up, staying as one cohesive unit and only having a couple people take care of the flank was kind of a big difference. I think Bonk Squad tried too many directions with too low of people. Like on that first push, that whole tab left died almost instantly to the 2 Crescent Monks, and they were immediately 2 guys down. On the home push, they had a Maul flank all the way back. They had 3 people pushing the tower, and the rest of the people pushing. Three waves was way too much, I think, personally.
I'm really impressed of how awake was Shittascav. I'm sorry if I'm destroying his name, but he was really awake with those monks. He saw them right flanking out, flanking every single of the 40s and the sergeants, and he really got them out of the game. That could have been dangerous in there.
So with that,
I'm actually watching your stream right now, and you can truly see how he was waiting in the back.
Oh,
because
100%.
he kind of knew somebody was coming.
Always having that like extra burst damage sitting in the back to kind of push where it needs to be pushed, not directly outright. It was probably the move to do for sure.
Really nice game.
So now with that being a 2-0 victory for not Ponguard, this is going to go into This is going to go into not Ponguard versus Aloha.
And not Ponguard has to win 2 sets of 3 or BO3 in order to win the whole tournament. And Aloha only has to win 1. This is gonna get super spicy.
Okay, this is also on Linwu Fortress. Alright, lobby is set up. I am going to DM the captain's password.
You're keeping the same password?
Nope, I changed it. I will send it to you as well.
Good.
Best password, 100%.
I don't know if it's the best password in the world, but feels it feels like it's the one.
It's a finals worthy password. Alright, while we get this set up here.
We also have to say that every single team that has like Notponger has also lost against Aloha, I think. I'm not sure if I'm correct. If this is like a revenge arc.
And this is a
Yes, it is,
revenge
okay.
arc. I believe it was the last Saturday's tournament matches. I believe.
So this is a revenge arc of Notponger or Aloha saying, "Hey, get out of my house." I like that they are not using CBL rules for every single match. It kind of gives you this the ability to do these crazy dives without boring of like dying.
That the 3 death rule definitely limits strategy for sure. So I'm glad that there's at least like the freedom for them to have as many deaths as possible.
They should make prizes for the ones who have had more deaths during.
I am getting confirmation. Not Pawn Guard is on defense first. Now, a lot of these names I'm seeing in Aloha, it's weird because I believe all the players in Aloha were in Zodiac / Dynasty at one point or another, like Hanzo Main, General Reeve, God King Azura. Like, it's if we go back 3-4 seasons, this is Dynasty fighting Dynasty.
Well, Dynasty, Zodiac before Dynasty was a really big alliance in the server as well, so it kind of makes sense, right?
How big did you guys make your emblem? Oh my beast. There we go. Took up like
For
the
who?
whole screen for Aloha.
Really?
When I went to import it, I had it not viewable, and like it filled up my entire screen, so I had to crop it.
I think they are trying to troll us as well. I'm happy with that.
Whoever your artist is, Reap, they're trolling me. Yeah, Executioner Ken, God King Azura, General Reap, Hanzo Main. Ooh, EU, Bummin Kagan. I have not seen that name, so this should be interesting.
You have not seen a lot of these names, you said?
Just Bummin Kagan, an EU player that I've never heard of really, but I also barely play on EU, so.
Oh, but you played at some point. That's cool.
Yeah, I have an EU account that I'll dabble with every now and then, but ever since this new season with a lot of more unlocking and grinding mechanics involved, I have to get back to work and actually play the game. as the teams fill in here, let's see. I'm sorry, Carter. Oh wow, this team is and Dunkel. Oh wow, this is gonna be the match to watch 100%. A lot of big names in both of these teams that are all the capital endgame people.
Let's see who we have. You know, Reap, Carter, Executioner Khan, Godkin Asura, Dunkel Khan, Booming Khan, Handsome Man, and Germs. Godkin Asura was, is it still in Dynasty, right?
Yep.
Ignited, Scott, Mr. Ability, Jet Li, Jello Mamba, People, iPop, and Superbone. Are we sending like 2 stacks of people that goes to Capitals to play a tournament?
Literally, these 16 players could be like the dynamic like end game capital 16 players. Let's see. iPop gives the ready.
They were all playing for the same team. They will be like the first 15 coming in.
I wanna see this
which
to
will be
go
fun.
to like I wanna see super overtime. I wanna see Napongard win the first match, and then go to the third round of the second match.
Oh, that's true. We can have like several matches because of the. We can have up to 3 matches, right? Oh, that's the same.
Both teams are ready. Let's get into this. I'm super excited
I
for
need
this. This is gonna be
A lot more beer for these, man.
the matches to watch.
I'm gonna need popcorn.
I got French fries over here.
Let's see. I want to see a composition. That's gonna tell you a lot. Ooh, Reapers.
If that stays, I'm very interested to see how they play that. Also, real quick, while we're in the loading screen, real quick, thank you
No, it looks they were changed by Chillmans.
Thank you to these people, Yasuro1, Foxito, Enforcer of Chaos, Baldwin, Doomday, Black Legion, Critical, 629, you should remove the 2. Jet Li, Honor It, Wink Crow, and Energy Wyvern, thank you for the follows. I do believe I did see Kira subscribe with the Twitch Prime. Thank you, Kira. I do appreciate. Obviously, everybody should thank Kira as well as Clearly Deadly and Black Wolf for getting this tournament underway and actually having an NA tournament, keeping it very upbeat and entertaining during the off season.
I just want to say that I see a lot of units that are not maxed out. So they're going to be missing on some stats in there. On both sides.
Again, this map can just go any way at any point. So this is going to be very interesting. Some people spawning far right, some spawning far left, some in the middle. I am very confused.
Is there somebody going under? There are some people going underneath.
No
Or I'm going
shot.
nuts. Oh yeah,
It
Yeah,
is.
they're going underneath.
100%. I have not seen this.
They are getting ready to get
Oh
out.
no, this is not going to be good if Pongard gets collapsed on with this.
It's not gonna be good.
So
You
right,
have 3 sets of monks right underneath them, man.
It's still got multiple units in supply, though. I'm very curious on what's going on. It looks like they're changing up their plan a little bit. They see how Pawn Guard's maneuvering.
I think people notice them. Oh, if they collapse them, that's a different story.
This could essentially be a throw right now, but
You have 4 people in supply.
Germ's still picking up Billy D, though.
Oh, 4 people getting dire access. It's a bait.
Oh no, this is a big bait. This is huge.
Oh my
There's the hero
God.
pickup. There's the hero pickup. Wow. What a bait. Aloha
What a
picking up
bait.
multiple kills there with the dagger axe. Oh, wow. Only losing
And
one.
those stages
picking
are
up
going to go down too.
5. And the Reapers, like we were talking about earlier, what they're going to do. They were a big pusher in that.
I have to admit, this was really, really well played.
That was clear. I thought it was literally just to sacrifice monks and just really miscommunication, but no, it was a. I should have known better. I should have. Hanzo main is a giant Cav baiter. Execution again, Cav baiter. After teams Cav baiters, I should have known. That's exactly what I was talking about earlier. The only time though that Cav is going to be good is that 8-point transition. Because Cav right now, all they can do is cut off their spawn from home, and that's it.
We have to think that they won A, but the price is that none of those caps can go up the stairs. So let's see how they played from now. Because you have 4 sets of caps, you know what I mean? It's a lot.
So I see Claymores coming out on defense here for Superbone. I am very interested now. Now that they've swapped to infantry, and they've done it very fast and efficiently, this Aloha team is really on their mark here, getting set up.
First trap coming in.
So that's only the second Treb for offense. They have so much time. Oh, big hit on the ISGs. But they have their self-heal, which can hopefully get them back up.
Big Senji throw.
Both sides with the Shenjis hanging out here.
Oh,
That was whiff on the attack, but they get free room for it, and I see Reapers going in.
I think they were sacrificing them. There were like 3 left.
Yeah, I think they're just trying to get some ISG damage going, but here comes the push. Scav is getting picked up, the maul grab. Nobody expects the maul grab. And Scav is going down.
Anymore.
Scav, the anchor that they're used to, going down early. This is not good. 7v8 situation. For at least 35 more seconds.
They're still not pushing though.
Oh, they're getting ready to.
ready
This is
for it.
here comes the ball. No, they are getting into a proper ball formation, and they're gonna push as a ball. Here comes the Treb to clear the point and force the push onto the point. I almost guarantee it here.
A lot of respect coming from Aloha. Giving them a space, giving Schutzcap some time to recover, I feel.
Shenji's getting another whiff though.
2
And here-
seconds on Schutzcap's back.
I'm surprised the push didn't happen there. I'm very surprised. There's
Pepo is obviously trying, getting some damage in there. Are they gonna go and heal the units? Yes, they are.
Yep, they're healing
have
units. They
so
go, you
much
know what?
time.
We have the close supply. We're gonna heal our units. We've tried hitting some of their units. Some of their units are gonna be weak. Right now, Peepo's down 1 Forte model. iPop's down an ISG model.
Oh, they're going through a mill.
Interesting.
I don't think that's gonna play very good for Aloha. That push is a little hard when you have so many 40s on the side. See how this play out.
Oh, is it a trap
yeah,
bait?
with a trap shot. Yes, it's a trap bait.
Oh no, the Fortes are moving in. Are they gonna get hit though? Yes, they
Yeah.
get hit while running away. 2 of them. Germ's picking up Jet Li.
And now the push is going on. With the ISGs in front. Yeah.
Claymore's popping their buff, and here comes a Treb. they're already on point.
Guardians of the
That
East.
trap is gonna be massive. Oh,
Took out a couple models at ISG with that Treb, but every model goes a long way here. Aloha still getting cap percentages. Billy D on his horse. I don't think he's sure what really to do. The push is stalled here on this left side, so they're rotating over onto the point. Another
Aloha
Treb.
lost that push on the top left.
But I think it was kind of meant to. Their units are coming through. They got a good Treb on those Forte.
Cavalry in the back.
Bumman picking up a kill as well. So right now Pongard's been at a consistent only 7 heroes for most of this time. Big pike fight going in the back. 2 pikes versus Hanzo. Hanzo kind of bobbing and weaving through. New units coming out of the point. IPOP going down to Dunkel, and they're still rotating units while picking up kills. Dunkel picking up another one. Hanzo finally getting taken down by Peepo. Still Aloha having a huge advantage here because now that Pongard is on the point, their last remaining guys are going to have to play the point.
Our team is about to capture the final flag.
This
They're
might
pushing
be
to a front.
it.
They're not gonna let them pass. Yeah, they're not gonna let them pass. We have some claymores coming out. I don't think they have the time. Yellow Mama going in, trying his best to stop this. I'm gonna pick that instantly. Yeah.
There it is. It's going to go to Aloha. Very well played. Kind of like the last map, right? Looking at this post-battle analysis, a lot of red versus blue, and a lot of, I want to say, caught-out deaths here by blue. We have Shoulda Scabbed and Jelly down here on the bottom ramp towards where their death ball is. You got one here in the back towards their spawn. Even Shoulda Scabbed kind of being out of position here on this backside of A. Very interesting here. I think they just really rotated well, and not Pongard, just not, I don't even want to say not rotating as well, but more of just getting caught out with their heroes.
Well, they were not ready for that cafe at the start.
But we
That
weren't
was
ready, and we
real
had full vision of the whole map, and we weren't ready for it.
I saw 4 people on the side, and I was like, "Wait, are they just throwing those poor units in there?" No, sir, they're not. Insane play by Aloha.
Okay, now we're going to set up the new lobby here. So if Aloha takes this next one, this is it. This is all the marbles. Pongard is backs to the wall. They need to take this W or he takes second place. And I know these guys don't want to just take second place. Okay, lobby is up.
So if Aloha wins, that's it. Not Pongard has to win the next 2 matches
Yep.
to survive.
Just to survive into a next best of 3.
Do you think you can play any crazy strat defending? Are they gonna try any other cheesy move?
After seeing that Cav play, that was outside the box. Hands down, 100%. That I have not seen anything like that in a very, very long time.
They were, I mean, let's be honest, that was completely, they were all committed to that bait. And that was really hard. That's really hard to make. Because if I was a guy coming out of those doors with my monks, I'll have questions. Don't you think?
Oh, 100%. I think they just got really caught off guard. They thought, essentially what I was thinking is, oh, there's some free crescents here. Let's clean it up. They go to clean it up with the majority of their players, and then 4 Dagger Axe Lancers just come straight through gate. That was definitely something else.
And that's something that we're gonna keep seeing. I'm pretty sure we're gonna see memes of all these. That's gonna be so fun.
But that's the best part, right? Is the end all be all fight, and then the memes that come afterwards. That's what
I do believe
makes,
that's the best part of the game. Yeah.
that makes the community thrive. Is everyone taking their time? But all the memes, right? That's the best part, right? Is all the memes are gonna come from people that didn't make it to the finals. That's always like the best, like, cherry on top.
Watching salt mines for our next 2 days go crazy.
Absolutely.
A little extra life to the game. I mean, it's true. Not gonna lie.
Oh, I look forward.
It's always fun to watch it happen.
I look forward to seeing what gets posted, for sure. Man, just think, this could be the very last map round of the tournament, and this tournament's been going on for a couple weeks now. This is all the marbles, everything on the line. I wonder if Nat Pongard is going to bring it in, their last hurrah of just top tier gameplay assimilated into this to keep them alive.
Do you think Not Pongard attacks better than defense?
Yeah, now Pongard
Yeah,
is attacking. Do I think they can win? Like, they have the ability to? 100%. It's... They really gotta... It's all who's playing it the cleanest right now. Who's playing it the best way possible. Because all these players, 100% that are in this lobby, are the best players, like, in the game right now. If not all these guys are top 25, I almost guarantee. And it's just, it comes down to the comp and the strat. And your reaction, so the caller. Of course, I don't know how Aloha...
now.
I don't know how Aloha operates, but I do know that Pongard is very communication heavy, and they're kind of, this is where we're at, so this is where we're playing, where, except for Peepo, probably. I would say Peepo's kind of like the one guy out that does like what he needs to, but he does it very well, so they don't really have to argue it. He really picks his targets well, where like, I saw that last match, Hanzo Main was doing a lot in the back line, was diving the specialty. At one point, I watched him 1v2ing Billy D, and I forget exactly who was the other Pyke, but straight up just 2v1ing and just surviving as their main group was pushing in, kind of keeping the attention, getting that value.
And that tells you that the type of players that we have right now, right? Like you said, they're all top 25. They all know what they are doing, and they are not like forgiving any misstep on the way, right?
Oh, 100%. If they see any sort of opening, they're gonna take it. Well, thank you to my house while I'm streaming, earning me 1,200 silver on Drill War. Appreciate you guys.
Let me see what my house did. They did nothing. Fuckers. They're all chilling.
I mean, to be fair, Falk, your house is probably one of the chillest houses. I look at your guys' Discord all the time. You guys are just vibing.
That is actually true. We have a pretty strong house for these upcoming seasons, so it's fun to see.
I mean, it looks like there's been a couple big shakeups here for this next season. I'm very interested to see how it goes. Even myself in a new house this season. It's gonna be weird.
You're in a new house this season? What house are you going to?
I'm in Durandon now.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Talked to back and forth with the guys that I used to play with, the Misfits group. That we used to all have a house together. Axiom, Minerva, that's all basically the Misfits guys, and myself. My girlfriend's in the house as well, so it's kind of like a mini reunion. It's been pretty nice so far.
Kinda sad you even came to our house, man.
Have it backwards, where that one TW I helped shot call for you guys, and then now I gotta learn Spanish so I know what I'm doing.
Hey, it was a nice shot call.
I try. And iPop
still
gives
have-
the ready.
Oh, they did. Okay.
Let's see, I'm just waiting on Carter from Aloha, if they're ready.
Man, I have from the soundboard. I have a Celius screaming.
Oh,
He's
Aloha
really fun.
is...
Uh,
Oh. There is... one missing? Oh, dang it, iPop, you say you're ready, but you only got 7 dudes. Where's your last? Okay, there we go. He's back in. This is all the marbles. We are starting it up. Can Aloha take the 2-0 sweep for the tournament? Have the bragging rights as having the strat that win the offense and the strat to win the defense. Just hands down taking the tournament here undefeated. Actually, let me look at the bracket real quick. I wonder if they've lost a match this entire tournament. Let's see.
I think they lost a match, but they haven't lost like.
No,
Of
they have
course they haven't
2-0'd
lost.
every single team so far. They're completely
have?
undefeated so far in this tournament.
Oh man.
Aloha versus Notoriety Club 2-0. Registered Flex Offenders Aloha 0-2. Not Pawn Guard Aloha 0-2.
Oh, the moment of truth then.
Can they take this tournament completely undefeated? Not even in a lose a single round.
That is a true statement, by the way. Oh yeah, really, really strong statement. And if they're playing like the things that they are doing, you know what I mean? Like that cavalry. Oh, we have cavalry again. We have Liaos, we have Hussars and Dagger Axes.
I am very curious to see how this plays out.
They really like the caps. What can I say? As a defender using caps, are they gonna sally?
I don't think so. They only have one unit of
yeah.
So not Pawn Guard on the offense this time, while Aloha on defense here.
You think Aloha is gonna be checking underground just in case?
I don't know. I really don't. This is such a... They're kind of going gate? Using the Divine Crows. They're actually using the placed artillery on the map.
Yeah, those Divine Crows, even if it's a place artillery, they can do a lot of damage.
Instantly blue main gate. They already have breach open as well. Now, Hanzo has double Cav, Dunkel with Cav, Bummin with Cav. Oh, Is this is this a swap? Oh no!
They're all swapping for Cap. I don't believe it. And nobody's watching.
No one's watching A.
Nobody has
Vanguard,
eyes up.
what are you doing? Get vision. People, go to point. Somebody. What is going on? No.
Should have a scab. He's gonna notice now. No, he went straight for the supply. They're all coming through.
No.
Well, they all went up, and this is what you said before. Cap cannot go on the walls. You know what I mean?
Are they sacrificing A for free to play the Cav on the ground and force them?
Yes, they are. Yes, they are. You can see that the Cap is here,
Everywhere.
right behind the houses. Yeah. The question now is like, do you think that Nutpongard has noticed like, hey, they're dropping this. Are we gonna see? Oh, there is one Cap. The one direct showed up, definitely on the map of somebody. This is a really nice cheese. I do not think that Notpongard has enough 40s to fight this cavalry off. They only have one set of 40s.
Well, I see a couple, and they got the help sergeants, but I do see them having a couple people, I think, switching off of monks possibly here. Another, no, not another okay, double ISG, double Forte.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
I didn't see the second Forte for a second. I was like, no, don't bring up more shields, no. So right now they have
Yeah, I think-
3 Cav, a Shenji, a Forte.
I think they've noticed that they are trying to play them into caps. Aloha has noticed that they have noticed their cap as well, so they're changing units right now. It was a really cheeky play, but Notpongard notices. I don't think right away. It took a little bit of time to notice that, but they were smart enough to change the units.
I don't think
the
Aloha
position.
needs to switch, though. Because, like, right now, a double Forte and a Halb Sergeant, you can still outplay them. And right now, they have to push into Aloha. So Aloha has the advantage that they need to come into their ground, and if they defend it with the Cav for everything they have, it should be really good for Aloha here.
I think that the biggest threat are those Hussars all the way on the back. And I don't know where they're planning to bring them in. Because Hussars charge on here when everything is so tight. If he does a good job with that charge, that can be very scary. That's a really nice try with the Senjis.
Yeah, it looked like only some of it really got any value, but here comes the push here. I'm very interested to see.
That's a nice trap, but everybody's awake. They're not sleeping on this game. Liaos are coming in. Oh, Liaos are getting ready to come in.
Impike's coming in.
From the back. Hussars coming from the front.
The Cav is getting stopped outright, though. This is not good for Aloha. Ignited picking up Dunkel. With Cheeky Strat
Not
kind of
Pongard.
backfiring right now. Not Pongard taking... But it's more Cav coming through. Get those Fortes braced. Great Treb. Hanzo Main picking up IPOP. They didn't fully get the brace.
They were not braced. They were not braced when they were trying to move, and that was a really nice switcheroo without their axis.
Hanzo Main picking up multiple kills here. I'm surprised they swung this kind of in a very weird way. They did pull units right off that supply, which is really nice. They're able to keep people off the supply to stop them from pulling. Billy D kind of buying time on the supply point.
And if you can see the numbers for the red side is like a little misleading because they have 212 white units or red units.
Yeah, right now actually they're neck and neck in tier 4 units.
Yes.
And now Pongard or Aloha still has more gold though. 20 units more.
It's a little misleading when you see a lot of a big difference in units, but it's because of the gray 212 gray units.
Oh no, and still getting picked off here. Jet Li getting picked off
Jet
by
Li
Musket
got picked
here.
off. He was trying to keep harassing these units, but he got picked up really, really fast.
This is what I was talking about earlier, just heroes getting picked off, and now Jet Li just scored himself a 30-second respawn timer.
Which is huge, because it's not only 30 seconds, it's 30 seconds to respawn, plus like 15 to 20 to get to the point. So you get like a full minute, basically, of your party not doing anything, right?
Mm-hmm.
Just waiting outside.
And it looks like they're kind of situating themselves all together, kind of in a ball, one side.
You can also see that Not Vanguard is very, I don't want to say afraid, but they're respecting a lot those defenders, because they know they have caps, they know they don't have 40s, they are waiting for the units, and they do have to wait for those units. It's really, really risky to just go in right now. And I don't see 40s.
I don't think they
Is
have
Not Vanguard
any.
going to rely on the... They have Halberdiers soldiers.
I know.
They're relying on hero play.
I do see Fortes on somebody's secondary. I think they're trying to figure out who's taking what. Right now, Scavd has Monks out right now, but he has Forte on reserve. I pop Halb Sergeants in reserve as well.
I truly like this play by people. He's like on the wall, watching, scouting, seeing like, hey guys, we can keep changing units, we can keep moving up.
And here comes
They're still not moving in.
the infantry
Change it, roll.
rotation.
Oh man, that's a really, really small hole. King Asura waiting with the dire access.
Ooh. People getting an early pick on Carter, but the Liao's coming in. Dagger Axe is coming through the back. Each team picking up a kill there.
Bring me all you have.
And there's the Cav Chuck, but here's the infantry pull off the supply as well. Not Pongard currently winning this, but if they get a unit pull here, this is not going to look good for Pongard. People picking up another.
ISGs.
It's a 7 versus 4 heroes right now. 7 versus 3. They really need to push this momentum. Hanzo Main coming back up though right now. But here comes the supply stall out, so the team's timers aren't as long. Those ISGs
What
are
a nice
essentially going
peek.
down for free.
What a nice peek.
A great re-engage
That kill
here.
is gonna go down.
Pongard kind of taking this back into a winnable match here. And they're just are they just committing the momentum? It looks like they're possibly committing the momentum here.
Again, in units is really misleading right now. They're pretty neck and neck. Napongar has like 50 more
Well-
tier 4s.
People are pushing really early. Here we go, here we go. Trev coming in. Not getting any value, unfortunately. This is a wide front push, too. This isn't just a ball push. This is a line versus line right now. Crescent's going into the Forte and getting spins off.
Bring me all you
If this
Yellow Mamba hitting on the back, that was huge.
Scavd making huge plays here. We got Rough Justice going on in the back as well. Bummin picking up Yellow Mamba.
landlord. Bring me all you
People, another kill for People, just going ham on the heroes. Pongard are actually clearing the point right now very heavily. And there's the kills. Pongard really taking it aback. And I think this is going to be it. I think we're going to go to a Stone Steps, possibly. The respawn timer is going a little long here for Executioner Ken. Scab picking up Hanzo Main.
I don't think I think it's game for not Pongard. They don't have that. They're going by. They're gonna have to go one by one, and this is they don't have the time for that.
Yep, everybody on timer. This round is going to go. Aloha going to lose their first map in the tournament to Not Pongard here. Not Pongard is 100% not going down without a fight here in this. And again, compared to the last round, the blobs look hugely different this time around. There's a good amount of blobs on the supply and on the gate for red for Aloha. But when it came to the home point, so much in favor of Not Pongard.
People, man, what a guy picking the heroes every single time. He was like ignoring everything and going straight for the kill.
6-0-9, people MVPing pretty consistently here for Baumgart.
But I have
That is insane. I mean, there were pretty huge plays, but it's just his consistency during the games, right? We saw him on the last game popping up. We saw him on this game also popping up. Really, really impressed.
So no excuse that light armors can't be on Capital. All right, let's get this lobby going. Right now, it's 1-1 on both of these teams. It is going to take us to Stone Steps.
I'm honestly really, really happy that it did not end it there. But I had a couple questions, right? It was like for a couple of minutes he was going through to Aloha, and then he was going to Not Bongard. What a nice match. What a balanced match as well.
It was very balanced. At any point, it could have swung in anybody's favor. I literally zoomed into the actual unit fighting, trying to constantly count how much, which side's winning, how many is losing on what side. It was such a good fight there.
And this is what we have. You were saying before that there were players that could be, or they are, most of the Capital fights. They're really good players, and you can see it on this last match, how balanced they are in terms of gameplay. I mean, of course, the first match went to Aloha and with an impressive cavalry bait. But when it's up to straight gameplay with no cheeky moves, just straight one-on-ones or straight army versus army, you can see how balanced the teams are, how good they're both.
Oh my god, Reap messaged me. What's the field battle map? They haven't had to do overtime this whole tournament. They didn't even know what the overtime map is. Hold on.
No, Reap. It's 7 Stones, which is the one that has. Well, he's gonna listen 2 minutes after, but it's one of those ranked maps that has a meal. The meal is elevated, and you have A and B, A and C. I mean ABC, B and C.
Let me see if I can.
B is
pull it up.
elevated and C is he should be able to pull it if he puts on Saint Google just Stepping Stone, CVL, Conqueror's Blade or something like that. He might be able to pull them up.
Oh, that's right. There is no map on Google. I want to actually see if it's on
There's not? Oh.
StratSketch. Let's see. Oh wow, they literally don't even have it on StratSketch either. Interesting.
Give me 1 second. Let me see if I can find it.
I think Peepo found his Adderall. Wow. Yo, Peepo has been super focused in this game, playing really well.
We have a little different thingy. Try to find it there.
Just confirming, here are the wind conditions here.
Oh, I got it. Let me see. Hawaiian Rake. Correct me if I'm wrong. Is that one, right? Yeah, it's that one. I'm pretty sure.
I
it's that
believe it is Combat Arena. Yeah, I think it's that one.
one. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's that one. Throw it on your stream. Somebody wants to say it. It's called Combat Arena. That's why we cannot find it. It's a really interesting map. It's not one of my favorites, to be honest. And it's not one of my favorites because you can see how different they played in NA and in SA. In NA, they are not that cavalry heavy. In SA, you only see horses in that map.
A lot of people, what they do is they like to hold the B point, so they'll throw infantry on B point and use cav to take one of the other points, and then cycle infantry to it usually. Because cav right now, with how the infantry meta is, it's very hard to have cav and contest infantry on point, especially if it's pike.
No, you can't. The only cab that can't contest truly is the Jujin Daos. The Yu-Gi-Oh cab is the only one that can consistently win against most of the units that you put on point. Being realistic, right?
They're banned.
That's the issue. So you're gonna have them rotating or surging. That's something that I love to do in this map is surging with cab. I put like the shark attack music, dun 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 dun, and I start running around with like whatever cab I can get my hands on. Tyler Access. I am a big fan of cataphracts, and I know that a lot of people doesn't like them. I am a big fan of cataphracts. So I just like to surge around and pick whatever I can with whatever player that is distracted, right? Especially because you have the three that the CBL rules.
Now, my wish to come back is Rattan Rangers. Make Rattan Rangers viable again. It either made someone's match so much fun, or if you're against them, it made you so mad because of the slow. Oh, good time.
Rattan Rangers are the one that are like in the horses and shooting the
crossbows. Yeah.
Yeah. So in SA, they all the time with the map that you will play in Ranked is this field map that has like a hill, like 2 hills, and the middle is like a small destroyed castle. I think it's Westwood. I don't remember the name of the place, but it's full cavalry. It's like a huge map, and I truly love to bring Rattan Rangers because when the camels were out, everybody was like, "Oh my god, they have camels on point. How are you gonna get in? Just bring Rattan Rangers, shoot them from far away, make them hate themselves, and just get out of there."
You see, since
really fun.
Rattan Rangers haven't been good, I personally am a huge fan of Chevaliers, especially with the Camel Forte meta, because you just bait a charge and then you just have your crossbow sit there and just shoot.
That is true.
They go.
Did you saw the 15 Sally? Well, the 8 Chevaliers Sally, on Saturday.
I did not. What?
There was a team that sallied with 8 Chevaliers, and they did not make it because the timing was completely off. It was a disaster, but it was there. They all sallied with 8 Chevaliers. That was really fun to watch.
See, I wish I was there as a Chevalier, humble Chevalier player like myself.
It's funny how the meta moves so fast.
All it takes is one patch note.
All it takes is one patch note, and people like drops units in a second in heartbeat. Like as soon as the patch note of the 40s were out, all the halberdier sergeant players were like, okay, we're playing 40s now.
Well, the one thing that I've been seeing in multiple chats, not just Dynasty public in particular, but even in the Durandon and the Iota public chats, Longbow getting another nerf because Frontier players are too good at Longbow and they have 0 latency. So Longbow players, it looks like you guys are going to be going back to sleep yet again for another season.
Why are kids? I'm not a big fan of longbows, and I have to admit there is a video of a guy shooting 21k to the head with a longbow, but come on.
Must be Frontier because from what I understand, from what I've seen in the chats, Longbow's armor penetration is getting severely crumbled. Like, people are saying they would have like 2100 armor pen, and it's now only like 1600. Once the new
What do you
season
think
dropped.
about the new Maul? Maul is getting nerfed too.
Maul's always gonna be meta. It always has access to chain CCs, and I think that's the main reason it gets played a lot. The damage, it's not gonna make or break the weapon. It still does what Nodachi does, but way better. And that's kind of like where Maul is. It just does better things than Nodachi.
There you go, Potato. I don't know if you want to watch that, but that is a clip that you will feel like, what the hell just happened? It's like a 8-second clip. I'm gonna put it in your chat. You're 100% gonna ask yourself what the fuck is happening.
What?
I told you.
Oh, it's Frontier. Exactly what we're talking about. This is the reason why they're nerfing a dead weapon in NA.
And it makes sense. I mean, if you can hit like that, it kind of makes sense. What do you think?
Alright, I gotta do slow-mo real quick.
You're fine. You mind walking around and silently getting a 21 shot with 21
Like, what is this guy kicking so late? And he misses the point blank shot. Gets turned on. He popped a marksman into a full lightning shot. That's stupid. Okay, you know
And
what?
they can shoot you like that from the top of the wall as well.
Longbow deserves
So-
a nerf. I don't care what anybody says. Not viable.
Now you have found a reason. Insanity. Oh, they cannot change sides. There you go.
Oh wait, not a 0. Wait. Why?
Just let them fully change sides.
There you go.
There you go. We're having too much fun in here, man.
That's a whoops for me, dog. Not gonna lie.
Oh, man.
Yeah, we're keeping the stream alive, Kira. I'm allowed one dumb thing. That was my one dumb thing.
So, if Aloha wins, there are no more matches. We crown them as the victors. With one lose during the whole tournament. Like one game lose, not even match lose. One game lose during the whole tournament.
Yep.
And then if not Pongard wins, they have the chance to try again.
It's another set of 3. What are they doing? Why is 15 people on one team?
I do not have any idea.
Oh, coin flip.
Oh, they're doing a coin fleet for the last match?
During all that time of them freaking out and not being able to switch sides, they haven't done the coin flip. There we go.
It looks like they are on the lobby. They're kind of trying to figure out what to do.
Okay, Kira's got the stream going, the Discord stream.
I'm really clueless.
Oh, I might see a heads.
But who got the heads? That's the question.
Maybe.
Oh, actually, attack side is better for this map. Really?
Technicalities, yes.
Not Vanguard is attacking. Here we go. And for some reason, somebody has 9 players. Do we know who is... Oh, there you go. Wincrow. Wincrow was trolling us all.
I don't know how I got the password.
Oh, just change the password or ban Wincrow. Let's see.
I want to see, make sure that somebody's not getting subbed out. Let me look at the team. Aloha, Wincrow's not in it. Not Vanguard, Wincrow's not in it.
Yeah, Wincrow is not on any team. He was on Bonk squad.
There we go. Alrighty, now I'm just waiting for teams to be ready.
Do you think people would bring Falcon 80 gunners to this fight if they were available?
Okay. We're gonna start both teams. Alrighty. Let's see. We got interesting comps coming in. For sure. Is that what I think it is?
Yes, it is. Wait, are you talking about
The blue.
the wolves? The wolves?
Wolves and regular halbs.
Whatever you have, bring it here.
Hey, the regular halves are broken. I'm sorry, I have to say it. I don't know if they're broken enough for this match, but they are.
Okay, it looks like they're going super early for the A point, whereas not Pongard is going, not Pongard is going straight for A, while Aloha's going for B. Interesting. Both teams have their supplies as well. They are neck and neck in points.
Yeah, but I don't know if dropping B is the play on this map.
Right now, Bowman kind of by himself, while not Pongard has like 3 people going straight for it. I think he sees it and he might rotate off. There he goes. This is good for the early game to force a split to push B, but we'll have to see how Aloha adjusts to this. Because that's Fields for sure is responding. That is 90% of how this fight goes. Goes for unit
I can
trade.
see some chips. Are those Chevaliers? Yeah, those are Chevaliers.
Oh, who's trying to Yellow Mamba? Going after my heart.
We have to remember that in this map we have CBL rules, so if you die 3 times, you're out.
Bummin with the Chevaliers. Carter freely taking that C point back. B kind of undermanned it looks like. Not Pongard situating to contest B here. It looks like they essentially lost C for free. Now this is a good...
Yeah, the issue is that Scav cannot push because the Chevaliers can pick for free any cap pass.
If they can retake C here, that's an instant 50-point swap, and they're in a very good spot, actually. So people gets a pick on Carter. Carter dying early here. So that's 1 life down here for Aloha.
And Burning is trying to get the Chevaliers in position to shoot at least, but
And
he can't.
Aloha on the lower end of tickets, getting not a ton of value out of that C point that they took for free. See, this makes it very different and dynamic than regular fields, especially with the 3 life limit. You really have to commit to your fights. Like right here, Executioner Ken, Duncan, and Hanzo doing a great job at poking units. But they're playing really, really passively. I don't think they're in a good situation to be playing this defensively. Reap and Executioner Ken getting some of the dagger axes down. And Billy D picking up their supply? Possibly, no? Rotating off? I'm very surprised on that, actually.
Feels that way, but I'm really unsure.
So now they're pushing straight into their supply?
Yes, they are.
Very interesting. I'm trying to keep the camera able to see everything here. This is interesting. Those ISGs are going to get completely cut off by this Cav. Chevy's coming down. Forte's coming down. This is going to be very interesting. People on the flank. Scav's kind of waiting patiently to see where the pikes are going. Because right now, not Pongard is losing the supply at this moment. There's too many Fortes kind of condensed between the point here. It looks like Pongard is going to be losing in this trade. Executioner Ken picking up IPOP. This might be the swing here. Yellow Mama picking up germs. Right now, Aloha down 1 life compared. But Scav looked like he's about to be picked up here as a kill. 2-2. Billy D coming in with a charge. The Forte aren't braced. Oh, one got braced last second there. And he's still going to pick up Dunkel.
It's a full PvP match right now. This is a dead match. Playing for that supply.
Chevy's versus Liao's on one side. Jet Li actually winning in that fight. I am actually very surprised. Reap also getting taken
Carter
down.
is very, very low. Carter is down.
People getting... That's 2 on Carter. If Carter dies one more time, they're down a man for the rest of the fight. Azura trying to make something work here, picking up the A point.
I feel like Pongard knows that they have to go for the heroes now. And not necessarily for the points.
And C's getting picked up right now. They really need to. Azura kind of holding him off right now. If he stays, he's guaranteeing his death here.
He's definitely dead, yes.
So Aloha right now not looking very good in a position right now. They are down on lives right now for sure.
Which will slow you down a lot, right? You have to protect the man that cannot die again, which is Carter. And I don't really know how they're gonna do that. You cannot protect people in these matches. Both teams are really, really close in skill and ability.
Yeah, Carter needs
You
to
gotta
play
be really, really hard.
really carefully.
Safe.
Yeah, while everyone on Pawn Guard has 1, and a couple people have 2 more extra respawns remaining, so they still have a couple people still have 3 lives, where all of Aloha are down to 2 or on their last life.
Mr. Billy trying to flank, I think.
It could be
It's
a big
very hard
flank.
to flank in here.
Yeah, because right now there's a lot of Forte braced up in all parts of the point. But the Crescents are going to come in. Crescents v Crescents. Superbone kind of overextending, I feel, on that flanking side. But Yellow Mamba coming in as well. Jet Li setting up. There's 2 enemy Forte that have decent condition left. He's trying to find his opening. Rape picking up Superbone there. Dunkel as Longsword getting picked out, though. Right now, this is kind of a Peepa buffet right now. Reap picking up Mamba
And
as well.
Superbone has 2 deaths.
Wow, they're actually...
Superbone cannot die again.
They just lost that outright on that push. Reap picking up 3 kills right there.
So right now, if Carter dies again, a Dunkel Kangan dies again, they're out of the map. IPOP and I think
And Superbone.
Superbone. If IPOP and Superbone die, they're out of the game as well.
Not only that, you got to think of units too here. A lot of people are on either their last unit that they have viable.
Ooh, Carter is there. Carter is solo. Oh, they're going for him. Okay, they're gonna defend him. Mr. Bill is now trying to fight for his life. I don't think he can get out of this one. Yeah, there is no way.
On top of that, that's 10 points, and Aloha puts themselves back in the game. They're actually up now in tickets. Now, Pawn Guard had a very good start, but right now, they pick up the supply, but that's all they really have right now.
And this bleeding is hurting, right? It's not... It's slow, but it's really hurting. It's like a 2 per second. A little more than 2 per second.
Right now, they need to really get their head on a swivel, because right now, the supply, they're charging straight into 2 units of Braced Forte.
I don't really know if this is a good play. Especially
That's actually
with the amount of 30s that are on this.
a really good cross charge, though. That actually, I think, netted them right there. But Carter picking up the kill on IPOP. IPOP's gone.
IPOP is gone.
This is not good.
Yes.
He is gone indefinitely from this fight.
And Superbone is on the middle of that fight as well. He has to get out.
Yellow Mamba picking up Germs. There's still a fight over here. People going down as well. That's their hero killer on his last leg, ignited now with only one respawn. But still, the cap from Jet Li on the A point to keep this game going.
And should the scav is going down as well.
Guardians of the East.
This is not looking good for Pongard.
They went from having a lot of people that can die a couple more times to everybody's on their probably their last life.
Yeah, they had the hero advantage, but right now Aloha is getting the trip cap.
Jet Li's the only one that hasn't died during the whole match.
Enemy are about to win.
And he got knocked off the point. They got the triple cap here. This is not looking good.
And Jet Li's down.
I think they're accepting this. I think this is it, ladies and gentlemen. I think Aloha is going to be your tournament champions looking at this. Battle Martellatori is coming out to the field to strike justice. People still picking up the kill, though, on Bummin.
They only have 130 tickets. That's the main issue. And I don't really know if they're gonna be like
that. Billy D's out of the fight and iPop's out of the fight completely. While it's a 6v8 situation,
and they have to commit. They cannot play it safe because they don't have the points to fight it.
and only a couple seconds remaining left in this fight with how the tickets are, and there's Jet Li getting picked up by a double cav charge there, but Peepo still picking up kills here over on the 8 point. It is deathmatch on the 8 point. They're going for the heroes. They're going for the throat here, but I don't think there's enough time for them to realistically win this match.
Especially with that cap coming in, and that's that game.
And there it is.
Really well played.
Very slow early game for Aloha, but they really picked it up in the mid to late. They really got it together. They stayed calm, cool, and collective, and they figured out the way to out-rotate and outperform in that. I mean, look at the teams, though. People are still picking up 6 hero kills. Executioner Ken with 5. I mean, General Reap on that B point, he picked up 3 hero kills on that push, the counter push off of B. So a lot of big plays happening for Aloha. And that, ladies and gentlemen, that's the tournament. Aloha takes it. And I can say now, officially, it is not completely undefeated. Not Pongard did take a round in this map, in this match.
What a game. What games, to be honest. They were really, really nice. We saw a really nice cap bait on the first game. We saw a really balanced game on the second one. And the third one felt like it was going towards not Pongard side until the very end. They started picking up heroes one by one.
And there we have it, ladies and gentlemen. Aloha is going to be your winner of the tournament. Overall, I think well played both teams. It was a very close match. And just, it was very interesting, both sides. I mean, Linwu, the Cav Sally in on attack was absolutely bonkers. It just, Peepo and Superbone in the very beginning when they attacked the walls on Linwu and got those Shenjis for free. Like, there's multiple great plays throughout this that I'm sure I've already gotten DMs from one person. I'm sure I'm going to get more for the VOD after the stream. But I can't complain. That was definitely a finals-worthy match. And as Carter says in the Discord tourney chat, Peepo, your shurikens are right. Yeah, the stealth after shuriken change was massive.
Well, that was really nice. Really, really nice.
Okay, let's I'm gonna pull in Carter here so we can. Ooh,
Oh, I got dragged.
Carter, how
Oh.
you feeling, buddy? You guys come out not completely undefeated, unfortunately, because of that one Linwu map, but
My 100% win rate. No.
very interesting the Cav strat. You had even me and Foxito, who can see everything, perplexed on the underground Cav switch. That was something else.
Dunkel and Reap gotta take all the credit for that shit. They
That was insane, buddy.
they
Really
came
insane.
up with that shit on the fly, bro. That was literally 5 minutes before the game.
Well,
The actual match was meant to start. They came up with it.
it definitely worked in your guys' favor, and I was sweating bullets for a hot minute there on that Stone Steps map. It seemed like guys didn't know really how to adjust at first, but once it got into the mid game of it, you guys were really coming through. I mean, you kind of died twice, kind of early. We were kind of keeping
Oh
an
yeah,
eye on you,
I had a rough early game.
but you guys still pulled it out. How's it feel though, being the NA Tournament of Champions winners though?
Yeah, good. Looking forward to the next time you do it, where we can just repeat.
Going for the repeat. Next time, hopefully undefeated.
Yeah. We've got some improvements to make. Maybe we'll do 1 scrim next time instead of 0.
Well, congratulations to you and the team. And I look forward, hopefully, it sounds like we are possibly doing this next season. If obviously it's up to Kira, Clearly, and Black Wolf, because they're the ones that put this together. And I do want to see real quick what they have. Yeah, see, people's already posting me for VOD. Jesus.
They all want to watch it.
Maybe next time we can go against Max's team. The one team that I wanted to fight and we didn't get to fight.
I think you guys fought it on the first match, but you were
No,
not.
we didn't.
Oh, you
we
guys
fought-
didn't?
No, we fought TNC first, then we fought Registered Flex Offenders, then we fought Not PG, and then we just fought Not PG again.
Yeah.
It was the one team that I didn't get to fight.
Bonk Squad was the contenders that joked around about they wanted to lose early for the losers bracket. But going over it real quick too, so now that you guys are first place though, Carter, you get the Supreme Champion banner, 3 days premium, which I think should be 7 for the winner, honest opinion. 10 times hero XP card and 200 sovereigns, and the most important prize of all, bragging rights.
That's what I was doing it for. That's all any of us were doing it for, to be honest.
You can tell
Just
everybody now.
see what everyone can throw at us and see if we can beat them. And we did.
The mostly EU team wins the NA tournament.
It wasn't mostly EU.
Oh, Reap is
Like-
EU. Come on.
No, he's not. Reap's NA. Reap's Canadian.
Reap's EU. He plays on EU.
Reap's Canadian. He plays NA. He played NA all last season.
I know, but
And the season
like,
before that.
hasn't
Well, if we
he played
if we
more
discuss this, it's gonna take all night
EU? Yeah.
to decide who plays where. But really nice game
Boomin
plan
only
and
played
really
2
impressive.
games. Dunkel, to be fair, played every game. Fair. That's one legitimate EU you can call. And if you want to clap me with EU, I don't know where you fall on that one. Technically, I'm English, but I've only played on NA, so depends which one you fall on.
I'd count you as NA.
There you go, UV. Good luck. Come on, Dove.
And with that, I will move you back. Congratulations to your win.
Thank you. Been a bit.
Oh, I cut him off.
You 100% cut him off,
I suck.
but it's fine.
I'll pull
But
iPop
it's
here real
fine.
quick. There he is.
Yup.
iPop! My
What's up?
boy. So, how did you think the games went tonight?
I think we did pretty well. I think on the Linwu attack we got our stuff together. I think on the defense we were a little bit sloppy. We definitely did not expect them to do that 4 dagger access through gate and then the monks that little tunnel. We did not expect that at all.
We were literally
We didn't
we could
either.
see everything, and like we're like, what? This is weird. Are they giving crescents for free? And then all we see is the dagger. It's like, whoa, what the?
Yeah, we did. We I'm not even lying. We literally planned for everything besides that. We just thought who would bring Cav to this map? It's like completely useless on for A. The only thing it's good at is like going around supply and trying to get picks there, but off of supply it's like completely useless. That's why we did not expect them to bring Cav, but I mean that was really well played.
So you can agree with me that now ranked is going to be plagued with Cav players on Linwu, and not only that, with Peepo producing the kills and the MVPs, we're gonna see some more dual blades in our ranked games. I feel.
Yeah, for sure. And I think on the field battle, I think at the beginning we had a pretty good start. I think our plan was initially we saw that they were really heavy infantry. So the thing our plan is we were gonna out rotate them and just play A and C while they sat on B. And we kind of did that for the start of the match. But the thing is, we didn't expect them to start pulling Cav and push onto our supply so early. And then them keeping us fighting on our supply, fighting to keep it back. We didn't even have a chance to out-rotate them. So that was also really well played by them.
Yeah, even I said, like, seeing you guys go for the AC strat, like, the only way that they could actually do something is by winning the out-rotation and forcing the out-rotation. And that's exactly what they did, unfortunately. I mean, you guys picked up kills super early, but once it came to that supply hold, and obviously, like you said, you weren't really prepared for it, the hero death count just started swaying, and I feel like once I forget who it was that was the first one down for you guys, but once that becomes a 7v8, I feel like you guys are kind of like, let's play it out, and then became a 6v8, and then you guys are like, all right, this is dead, let's kill as many heroes as we could.
Yeah, once we lost 2 heroes, our whole trying to win off point strat completely changed. And what we were trying to do is win back that supply and try to get the heroes off of them. But they really they let us cap it back, I think, like once, and then instantly they were back on it again, recapping it. So they really did not give us any time to breathe.
Well, on top of being second place, though, you guys do get the Honor Champion banner, 3 days premium, and a 10 times Hero XP card, which I'm sure is going to help with getting those seasonal quests done here in Sengoku, especially for the gold unit challenges, because that's usually in one of the pages.
That is true.
For sure. The rewards are not really the most amazing thing I seen. They're kind of like lackluster, if I'm being honest. I think most people would agree, but at the end of the day, I think this was a community tournament. I didn't want to take it too competitively, but at the end of the day, it was to bring NA more closer together and have a little bit more competition within.
For sure, and I mean, the best prize of all is bragging rights. I mean, I don't think anybody can really brag on you guys too heavily. Like, yeah, did you guys lose in the final match? Yeah, but nobody else made it to the finals. So
Yeah, I'm happy with second place, but then like I said, we weren't taking it too seriously. Of course, we did take it seriously, but at the end of the day, it was a community tournament. We had mostly fun. We tried out some stupid strats in some of the other maps, but I think that Aloha played better than us. But I think at the end of the day, it was all about having fun, and I think that most teams managed to have that.
Well,
And I heard that we're gonna have another tournament like this.
possibly, seeing the production and everything on this, as far as how the tournament went and what the feedback that they're asking for and whatnot, I think it is going to possibly be another one. I can't speak for Kira clearly in them because they're the ones that put it together, but I would like to see another one, especially with how this one went.
Yeah, there was like what 14 teams, 13 teams, I think in total. So a lot of people actually showed up, surprisingly.
There were a couple teams that dropped out, but yeah, it was really well put together, and it's just a rinse and repeat, right? It's not that hard to. Now
Yeah.
that most of the stuff is made.
Yeah, I think that we had some hiccups along the way, making matches and some stuff, and some miscommunication with teams and timings. But I think for the next one, we'll have that ironed out, and we'll have a much better and more organized tournament next time around. But this was a really good first time tournament, especially one managed by the community.
Yeah, like there's definitely a lot, even difference-wise, from the very first stream that I did for the tournament versus this one. I feel like the graphics and stuff that Kira's putting together is got a lot more production value. Like she's sending me entire slideshow PDFs for the battles and whatnot versus the very beginning. Like a lot of work is actually going into it. I know me setting up the stream for the first time, I sat there for like 2 hours setting it up. It's gonna be good for the next one, and I do hope there is a next one, so that we can keep this kind of stuff going, because this is exactly what we need in the off season.
Yeah, especially with next season looking like we're not gonna get rivals or even core tournament, and CBL being usually a Christmas, New Year kind of tournament. We're probably gonna have a quite boring season when it comes to next season. Considering it being the competition scene is gonna be kind of boring next season, but I hope that we get a second tournament of this to help fill in next season for the competitive players, of course.
For sure. With that, congratulations on second. Second's still fantastic for sure. You get a cool banner and stuff, and yeah. Be catching you
Yep.
around iPop. I'll be dipping around to the Dynasty Discord every now and then.
Sounds good. Thank you for hosting and streaming the tournament.
I'm just a humble servant for Kira, clearly.
Yeah, aren't we all?
We all are at this point.
Have a good one, iPop.
You too.
And with that, everybody, you can't forget, let's give a good shout out to Kira, Clearly Deadly, and Black Wolf as well, and
Black Wolf.
my co-host, the most amazing of the amigos, Foxito.
Thank you, man. It's gonna be fun to see you in our house next season.
Thinking about it. I really do enjoy you guys. That was a really fun night when I shot called with you guys. That was a lot of fun.
I'm just saying, man, the doors are open if you want to come.
Oh, and that's
So,
confirmation.
you know.
Kira said we will have another one and improve on this. Oh. I accidentally deleted that. I clicked the
No,
wrong
she's
button.
still there.
Okay, cool. She said she put another one and I accidentally hit delete.
Oh, no.
Cause it's right next
Well-
to the pinned message button. They should switch that. That's not on me.
Clearly, Potato is not going to be on the next one, but it's fine.
All right, everybody. So thank you everybody for watching. That is the finals tournament. The VOD should auto-upload to my channel. So it'll probably take a little bit for it to like render and whatnot. But I do have it set up so it should auto-upload to the channel. So make sure that your friends, if they weren't here and are interested, watch the VOD. And obviously I know people are gonna wanna use the VODs for strats and whatnot, so feel free. And we will catch you guys in the next tournament.